Hello again. Today's video is filmed at Dunwich Heath. Birds like the Dartford Warbler, the nightjar and woodlark all like to be amongst this type of environment. So I'm here specifically to try and find a Dartford Warbler. It's situated very close to Sizewell and also Minsmere Reserve, which, as you know, I often go there and film. So presently I'm walking along these footpaths. I know the rough location of the Dartford Warbler. So come along and let's have a look and see if I'm lucky today. As you will see, the heather isn't actually in flower yet, but it is between July and September. Having said that, I've now found some in flower. I believe I've made it to the area where I need to spot the Dartford Warblers. As you can see, it's a vast area to find very small birds. After about an hour of searching, I finally found one. Here it is. Against the heather, they're incredibly difficult to spot. They like to eat insects, and they find the particular ones they like in amongst the gorse and the heather. I only saw 2 Dartford Warblers while here, but there's lots of the ordinary, less rare birds all around the area. It's a vast area and they have 4 different walking routes, varying in length from 1 to 3 miles. Although I didn't smell it, gorse is meant to smell like coconut. After taking so long to find the Dartford Warbler, I'm now making my way back to the car park. It's time for lunch. One other thing I noticed while here was the crows keep flying over. I don't know if they're looking for eggs in nests, perhaps. They're certainly busy. Everyone's curious to see if I've managed to spot the Dartford Warbler. I couldn't believe how many people were here to try and find it. Along the Sandlings walking trail are 12 sculptures along the route. This is one of them. They're either nightjars or moths. The walk is all the way from Ipswich to Southwold. Dotted all over the area are benches for you to have your lunch or just take a break. Sit down and take in the view, just as I'm doing now while I'm having my lunch. Then it's time to get back in the car and go to the next place. So I'm now in Reedham and I'm about to get on the ferry, take me across, and I'm off to Strumpshaw Fen and Buckenham Marshes. What I like about the ferry is they always change things they display. Today we've got a duck nesting. Buckenham Marshes sits not far from Strumpshaw Fen, so it's always worthwhile going there and having a look. And there's a big bird hide right at the bottom overlooking the scrape. Lots of goslings today. I'm not sure if these ones are mums or if they're part of a creche. Greylags tend to stay with their partner for life. They bring their young here from miles around. And then they form a creche of up to about 200 at a time of the young goslings. Imagine having to keep that lot all in check. They've certainly got their work cut out, but it's what they do because it's safety in numbers. These elegant black and white birds are Avocets, and they were once extinct in the UK. The Avocets also have some young here, which I'll show you in a moment or two. But first, the greylags have taken the goslings, in what I do believe may be a creche, over to where a lapwing is nesting. So let's go and see if any drama unfolds over there. The lapwing is just on the right hand side. The mum is holding her ground and she's not going to be intimidated by the young goslings. I promised you the Avocet young, so here it is. The most gorgeous bundle of feathers. The Egyptian geese seem to be having a very quiet, lazy day today. Usually they're the ones up and about, making all the noise, trying to scare the others away. But no, they're just having a little siesta. Well, this one is. There are actually 5 spread out across this pool. 5 young chicks, if that's what you call them. And Mum has got her eye on them, but they have free rein to go wherever they wish. The wildflower always bathing and preening. As is always the case, the birds of prey are never far away, whether it's the marsh harrier or the buzzards. They're always around. They probably have young themselves to feed. So it's always a tense time when they fly over the various little groups, hoping that they won't get anything. The parents will soon shoo them off. A little wagtail at the water's edge. I've moved on to Strumpshaw Fen. The first duck I see is a coot, followed by a moorhen. And Mum is taking her ducklings out for a late afternoon swimming lesson. Of course, I could be wrong, but I think this might be a young moorhen. Have you ever seen terns dive into the water to get their fish? I hope you've enjoyed the drive around looking at all the various wildlife today. That's just about it from me. Have a good week. I'll see you again soon. Bye. I'll leave you with a few photos.